people. This for my people. Yeah, this for my people. This for my people. This for my people. Yeah, this for my people. For the white man, for the white man, fuck. For the white man, for the white man, fuck. For the white man, for the white man, fuck. For the white man, for the white man, back about his pennies. Did a whole lot of damage. Shit was outlandish. Banks got branded. Split up all the families, then shipped across the Atlantic. So many died from the famine. Threw the dead bodies over 4 sharks, take them like Santa. I know you can't stand it. I speak the truth, goddammit. Big business got minutes, niggas that were back. Came to think about the black. Took 3 to 5 back, we never got to relax. The 27 free, but niggas never back when I was cracked. The type of game that you play, and you keep it real, I ain't born for it. Beat a couple court cases, had a run for it. Told my mama if I ever did time, I'ma raise up the whole yard. And my lawyer like, oh Lord, this is attorney at it, I'm sure. Just no problem, ain't tripping, thumbing through the scriptures. Behind me said the Lord, what you want, that's a small issue. Bounce back out the rebound, UPK got the heat down. They done let me out the leash now, teaching in the streets now. I fought it off, tried to stop when it started in the east now. Look, this for my people, this for my people. Yeah, this for my people, this for my people. This for my people, yeah, this for my people. For the white man, for the white man, fuck. For the white man, for the white man, fuck. For the white man, for the white man, fuck. For the white man, for the white man, fuck. For my people, this for my people. Yeah, this for my people, this for my people. This for my people, yeah, this for my people. For the white man, for the white man, fuck. For the white man, for the white man, fuck. For the white man, for the white man, fuck. For the white man, for the white man, fuck.
Test 1, 2. 2, 2, 2. 2. All I ever wanted was the big. All I ever wanted was the big. Lord said, confession good for the soul. So right now, all I ever wanted was to be a gangster. Little did I know I wasn't danger. Decisions that I made provoked the Lord's anger. Prayed to him all the time, and I was just a stranger. All I ever wanted was to be a gangster. Little did I know I wasn't danger. Decisions that I made provoked the Lord's anger. Prayed to him all the time, and I was just a stranger. All I wanted was to be a gangster and shot call. To be known with them niggas letting shots off. Even that on the right hand to the top dog. Put it out and see better than at the lines low. Can't be focused on a life that's hopeless. Out there pumping, not knowing the Lord will kill you for that hocus pocus. Used to roll with niggas that cooked up with weaponry. Say what's claim they love you. I had your life in jeopardy. And I know my mother wants success with me. But that G should take a girl straight to ecstasy. Remember running with bruh. Even though we did the wrong thing, my life would've been a lot different if I fell up under Rob's wing. Was too sincere for a wicked game. Shame the Lord's name. Now we afflicted with pain. All I ever wanted was to be respected by stand-up niggas. Not knowing that them handcuffs custom made. The all I ever wanted was to be a gangster. Little did I know I wasn't danger. Decisions that I made provoked the Lord's anger. Prayed to him all the time, and I was just a stranger. All I ever wanted was to be a gangster. Little did I know.
Check Facebook and YouTube. Make sure we coming in club.
Provoked the Lord's anger. Prayed to him all the time, and I was just a stranger. All I wanted was to be a gangster. I ain't lying, I was close to die trying. Knew I wanted to live, but I wasn't trying. I was defiant, not knowing that this ain't how we live. This just how they design. Cause when you in the streets, you get more indebted. There ain't no tell you won't be on papers, ain't no restrictions. My father said a hard head to make a soft ass. I didn't care, I wanted fear when I walked past. In a place where a black man's blood is cheap. I thank the Lord for the day I was on 8th Street. Pissing in the cup, back and forth to court, round the DC school. I swear it felt like I cried on that fucking porch. The Lord said, my sheep didn't hear my voice. Ask me why I'm UPK, I told them I ain't have a choice. They said God ain't 50 was gonna come to pass.
It's not all you can tell you.
Out the world, and that's all right.
It's on fan page. It's a nice School of Universal Practical
Little
Knowledge.
did I know I wasn't danger. Decisions that I made provoked the Lord's anger. Prayed to him all the time, but I was just a stranger. All I ever wanted was to be a gangster. Little did I know I.
Shalom is the Israelite School of Universal Practical Knowledge. Started out of 1 West on 125th Street, Harlem, New York, under Commander General YAHANNA. This is Precinct Officer YAHANNA. Know what I'm saying? And this is the Houston Wednesday Law class, man. You know, like every week, you know, bringing you these scriptures concerning, and everything really is revolving around the law and the history of the Bible. You understand? But that's what we do every week on Wednesdays. Give me 1 second. We had some technical difficulties. You know, the white man is the devil that the Bible speak of.
Right.
So, you know, he's Satan to try to do anything to stop this truth from being broadcasted. But we up and running. I want to make sure everything is clear on Facebook. On Facebook, if everything's coming in clear, type of 1.
Nice. Choppy, real bad.
Let me see. Yeah, it's real messed up. What about YouTube? Same thing? Yeah, it's still real choppy. Give us a second, man. We trying to get this internet together.
Check YouTube.
YouTube look like it's all right. Yeah, everything good on YouTube.
It's clear.
On Facebook or YouTube?
On YouTube. Like,
Yeah, YouTube looking good. But we need to get that Facebook right. Y'all give me a second on Facebook. We're gonna try to get it together. It's real choppy on Facebook. All right, no sweat. Trooper Rom, come check and see if we could on this side, check this one and see if we can go ahead and connect to that other Wi-Fi. Let's see what it do. On Facebook, y'all just give us a second, man. We're gonna be up and running. For those on YouTube, just bear with me.
oh yeah, he said everything. The wall on YouTube.
Yeah, YouTube to all, no sweat. We're gonna see what on Facebook if we can. Yeah, it's not still giving us problems on I tell you what. No sweat, give me a second. We're gonna, give me a second on y'all just bear with me, man. The white man is the damn devil the Bible speak of.
Right.
All right, hold on 1 second. All right, I'm about to write this password down for you. I want you to connect to it and type it in for me. Give me some give me a piece of paper or something real quick. Yeah, but while we get Facebook up and running, what I wanted to touch on is we're gonna go over Matthew chapter 25. You understand? We're gonna go over Matthew chapter 25 because what we need to do is understand that, you know, when you're in this truth, you know what I'm saying, the scripture say endure to the end. 1 second. The scripture say endure to the end, everything lowercase. So connect to the that note 8, it should show up on the thing. Is it showing up?
Right.
Refresh it. Like come up out of there and then refresh it. Yeah, just click somewhere else and then refresh it. Try to see if it show up. It should be showing up. No, they it should be showing up pretty soon. If not, I don't know. We might have to. For those of you, go back to the internet that we was on at first. Go back to that what we was just on the this one. Yeah, we could do that. I'm just gonna have to direct everybody from Facebook to YouTube now. So what I want to do is I want to go over Matthew chapter 25, because what we got to understand is in this truth, man. You know, we gotta endure. You understand what I'm saying? We're gonna be faced with trials and tribulations, but you gotta endure. You can't use, you know, it's no excuses. You understand what I'm saying? When it comes down to the Most High, you understand what I'm saying? The Most High in Christ they don't want to hear no excuses. You understand? This is by enduring in this truth and staying diligent, and you know what I'm saying, be 100% in this truth. Not, you can't be 1 foot in, 1 foot out. Right. You can't be lukewarm when it comes to this truth. You understand what I'm saying? Is everything is loading up good. You can't be you can't be you can't be lukewarm when it comes to this truth. So what I want to do is, because the thing is, this is the thing, and then, you know, like, okay, like we can't be as like the Christians. You understand? When you come into this truth, you know what I'm saying, you have to, everything is different. Your whole perception on everything that you thought of in the world, everything that you lived by and was taught and was raised on, is different when you come into the truth. You have to re-educate yourself and brainwash yourself. Like, you got to understand, when people say, oh, you brainwashed this and that, that's a good thing when people say that. Because why? And why am I saying that's a good thing? Anybody know? Go ahead.
You're no longer thinking the way you were thinking in the world.
Right, but just give me just practical, like brainwashed.
Like you're thinking fresh again, like you got clean thought.
Say that again?
Clean thought.
You're getting clean, right? You understand what I'm saying? So that means your brain was dirty before. You understand? Like, being in the world, you were dirty. Your brain was dirty. So guess what? You have to be brainwashed. You have to wash your brain. You know what I'm saying? And the only way to do that is to follow these laws, statutes, commandments. Because guess what? In the world, you wasn't doing that. You have to pretty much do everything opposite of how you was in the world. Be the opposite of what you was. You understand? In the world, you thought, oh, I was a good man, I was a good woman. You understand what I'm saying? But that's because your perception on what a good man and a good woman is tainted. Right. Because you raised a certain way, so you are basing your perception on what's good and what's bad based on the society in which you were brought up in the ideologies in which you were brought up in, not in the truth. In the truth, what's good and what's bad is totally different. What's good is following the law, statutes, commandments. What's bad is anything else. You understand? So we have to brainwash ourselves. We have to become brainwashed. We need to wash our brains. You know what I'm saying? And baptize our spirits, as you will. And what does baptize mean? When we say you need to be baptized, what does being baptized by the Spirit mean? We went over it, I think a couple of classes ago. Being baptized by the Spirit. Let me check on Facebook now again and see if we back up and running. On Facebook, for those of you on Facebook, if it's not coming in clear, go ahead and go on YouTube, because we're having some technical difficulties with the internet on Facebook. So if you're not coming in clear on Facebook, Go ahead and tune in on YouTube. It should be coming in. It should be coming in clear on YouTube. So back to what I was saying. So in order to be baptized in the Spirit, we know what water baptism is, right? No? I mean, what's water baptism? Go ahead. Give me an example according to the scriptures. Right, but give me what happened in the scriptures though? Like an event happened in the scriptures that would symbolize a water baptism. Go ahead. Right, by who? Exactly. John the Baptist was baptizing people by water. But guess what? He also knew that Christ was to come, right? And he said that this is nothing compared to the baptism that you're going to get from Christ. I am nothing. And you know how John the Baptist was, he had a big influence. You understand what I'm saying? He wasn't no peon, as you would say. You understand what I'm saying? He had a big influence on the people. So Christ came and provided a spiritual baptism. What is that? So we know what baptizing by water is, but what is, and baptizing by water has no effect compared to being baptized by the Spirit. So what is being baptized by the Spirit? How do you become baptized by the Spirit? Y'all got to stay with me in these classes, man. Go ahead.
Is it the cleansing of your mind?
By way of
the scripture, the law, statutes, and commandments.
Right. Me teaching you these law, statutes, and commandments. Me teaching you this Bible. A priest and prophet teaching these Bibles. You're being baptized by learning, by being taught. You understand what I'm saying? That is a spiritual baptism. So that's all that is. You understand what I'm saying? So when you know Christians, as a Christian, you're gonna get dipped in the water. Probably, I mean, considering how wicked you are, or depending on how wicked you are, you're gonna probably be baptized 15 times before you pass away. You understand what I'm saying? When I was in the world, I know I got baptized at least by 4 or 5 times. Go ahead.
Christians get baptized every year.
Yeah, right. You know what I'm saying? Anytime that, you know, it's like a New Year's resolution. When you feel like you've done too much dirt to where your little God forgive me don't work no more, it's time to get baptized. You understand what I'm saying? Because like how do we perceive it? We perceived it that this was the big wash away of our sins, right? And this is the start fresh. This is the start new. As soon as you get dipped in that water, you come back up, you didn't start anew. But guess what? What really happened? When you get dipped in the water and you come back up. When you come back up, you feeling like, oh, this is a brand new me, right? But what really happened? Go. Not a damn thing happened. You understand what I'm saying? You just went underwater and damn near got drowned. You know what I'm saying? Depending on who dipping you. You understand what I'm saying? Ain't no telling what's going on under the water. I wouldn't dare let the Christian church baptize my kids. Ain't no telling what they doing while the kid under the water. You understand what I'm saying? I wouldn't trust my kid up there along with the preacher. You understand what I'm saying? Like, it's so much wickedness going on in the church. We see it every day. So we got to understand, man, you know, that baptism stuff, you know what I'm saying? The Christians are, they're habitual with their, you know, with everything that they do, with their praying, with the, you know, so-called baptism and all of this stuff. But all you have to do is what? You can get baptized one time. Well, what I mean by that is you don't have to keep doing it over and over, meaning you do have to continue to learn these scriptures, but it's not nothing that's, you know what I'm saying? That's still considered one baptism. You're still learning. You know what I'm saying? I'm teaching you the scriptures. That's a spiritual baptism. You ain't got to keep getting dipped in water doing vain things in order to receive salvation. You understand what I'm saying? Those are vain things, just like when they pray. You pray over everything. They pray over their food. God kiss it, devil miss it. Lord, bless this food we're about to eat. Lord, please watch me as I walk down this tunnel. You understand? Like they're just being vain with everything that they do. When the scriptures say, don't do as the heathens do. You know what I'm saying? They use vain repetitions. You understand what I'm saying? Go ahead.
So you don't supposed to pray over your food, or is it wrong?
What you praying over your food for? What is it that you praying for? You praying for the food to be good?
Just thanking for having food.
I mean, you could be thankful. that you have food on your plate, but do you need to pray to the Lord? Don't you think the Lord knows that you're thankful for your food? He gave it to you, right? He made sure, you know what I'm saying? The Most High makes sure you eat every day because he know you need to eat. You're a warrior. You understand? We got to understand something. Nothing happens in our life without the Most High's approval. You understand what I'm saying? It ain't no different. When you're in the UPK, you don't move unless it get approved, right? Don't nothing happen unless the Lord approves. So that's why you don't pray to use vain repetition. The Lord know He is the Most High. He know what you need before you need it. He knows what you want and what you need. You understand? He knows what's best for you. That's why Christ said, "It's not what it's not what goes in a man's mouth that defile him. It's what comes out." You understand what I'm saying? Like you don't have to pray over the food to eat it, because guess what? You're gonna be all right. But guess what? If you out here not following these laws, statutes, commandments, and everything that come out your mouth is wickedness, that's what's defiling you. You understand what I'm saying? Right. So no, you ain't got to pray over you show the Most High you thankful. How do you do that?
By following the law.
Damn right. You understand? Everybody get the point. You have to show the Most High. The scriptures say, "Let us." Give me that precept. Let us not love in tongue. Yeah, let's get that. You had something you wanted to say? Yeah, let's get that real quick, man. The Lord those words that you use, that don't move the Most High. You got to use action. You got to be about that life. You understand what I'm saying? You can't talk a good game. You got to be about it. No sweat. Yeah, get that. John 3:18. 1 John 3:18. You got to be about that life, man.
This is the book of 1 John, chapter 3, verse 18.
Mm-hmm.
My little children.
My little children. Go ahead.
Let us not love in word.
Now, love, we already understand that love is an action. You understand what I'm saying? You show the Most High you love him with action. Right. Not with, "Oh, I love you, Lord. Thank you for doing this for me. I love you." No, ain't what you need to tell him that for. You understand what I'm saying? He created you. He know what you need. He wants you to serve him. That's what we are here for. We are here to serve the Most High and follow his law, statutes, commandments. He's been telling us since the beginning of the time, hearkening to, you know what I'm saying, my voice. Go ahead. Hold that right quick. Let me finish with this one right here. Go ahead.
Neither in tongue.
Neither in tongue. Your words mean nothing. Your words mean nothing. You understand what I'm saying? Because guess what? What about the mute? What about the deaf? They can't really speak or hear. You understand what I'm saying? They can make sounds, but they can't really hear themselves speak, so they don't sound right? What about them? How do they tell? They ain't just walking around saying, "I love you, Lord, thank you," because they can't, right? But guess what? They can still show the Lord that they're thankful for everything and show the Lord that they love him. You understand? Keep going.
But indeed and in truth.
But indeed and in truth. Meaning not with a lie, not one foot in, one foot out. Indeed and in truth, meaning with action. And be true to your word. Be true to your actions. You know what I'm saying? What's that saying that that's passed down from generation to generation? You understand? What's the saying? Actions speak louder than words. You understand what I'm saying? Where you think they get that? Where you think our ancestors get that from? They get it from the scriptures. You understand what I'm saying? It ain't just a saying that just came out of nowhere. They get it from the scriptures. Now, if they followed the scriptures, that'd be a totally different thing. But they get the saying from the scriptures. Because if they followed the scriptures, guess what? You'd be in the truth. You'd have been in the truth already. You wouldn't have to come up out of the world. You understand? Like my kids, they born in the truth. You understand? Is some more on that?
No, sir.
Get what's that scripture you wanted?
14 to 15.
1 John?
No, John 14 to 15.
St. John 14 to 15.
This is the book of John, chapter 14, verse 15.
Mm-hmm.
If ye love me, keep my commandments.
You see what I'm saying? if you love me, keep my commandment. Did he say, nah, he said, if you love me, tell me.
Keep my commandments.
No, if you love me, just tell me you're thankful for everything.
Keep my commandments.
You understand? That's how you show the Most High you love him.
Right.
If you love me, keep my commandments. You understand? If you love me, do what I say.
Right.
If you love me, show me.
Right.
You understand? And I'm the same way. You understand? It ain't no different. You know, with this truth, when it comes to this truth, you have to show. You have to, it's not about love is we gotta erase that spookiness behind the scriptures, man.
Right.
Love, it ain't no, you know, that feeling you get, I can't tell you don't feel a certain way when it come down to, you know, how you feel about a person, or, you know, when you in the spirit. Right. That's not what you would call love. That's chemistry. That's something, your body does things. It's a scientific explanation for when your body does stuff. Just like, okay, for example, when you experience happiness, what happens? There's a scientific process that goes on. You have things called endorphins and receptors in your brain that releases these chemicals, you understand, that make you feel a certain type of way. But that's not love, or I'm not in love. That's chemistry. That's science. That's something that's going on with your body scientifically. Love is action. Go ahead.
UPK terminology, emotion.
Right.
Emotions.
Right. You know what I'm saying? Like that's emotions.
Right.
But even emotions is still triggered from, you know, like I said, the same type of scientific explanation. That's why you have to learn. That's why you can't be so emotional.
Right.
That's why you have to learn how to. We ain't saying you're not gonna get emotional. We're not saying that you don't have emotions. You're a robot. No, you're a human. You're a human being. This ain't no spooky stuff going on here. You know what I'm saying? Like, we humans. We ain't trying to take that from you. Right. But guess what? There's a difference between having emotions and being emotional.
Right.
You're gonna have these emotions. You have to learn how to control them, men and women. Women probably gonna have to go an extra mile to, you know what I'm saying, contain that, because that's something that they was cursed with. That's, you know what I'm saying, that ain't got nothing to do with, you know what I'm saying, that ain't us. That ain't got nothing to do with the men. Right. But men, you definitely shouldn't be emotional like a female. There's no excuses for men, you know what I'm saying? Women ain't no excuses either, but we kind of understand a little bit, because we know, okay, you know what I'm saying, we know what happened with Eve in the garden, and we understand the curses that come upon her. You understand what I'm saying? But and also we know that the woman is the what? Go ahead. She's the weaker vessel. So we expect it. But with a man, where is that emotion and stuff coming from? Where is that stemming from? Somebody let me know. What is that stemming from when a man is over emotional and acting on his emotions? Where is that stemming from? It's one thing. The worst thing that could have ever happened to Black people. Our number one enemy. Go ahead. Christianity. That's where that stems from. Christianity, which it's like a domino effect. Christianity teaches you to, you know, men, the root of everything of their teachings, they teach a man to be emasculine. Right. You understand what I'm saying? Like, it teach a man to be effeminate. Not emasculine, Salakia, effeminate. You understand what I'm saying? It teaches a man how not to be a man according to scriptures, but to be what they want to be. You understand? I mean, it got so wicked. It's to the point where they removed the goddamn gender thing off the damn birth certificate. You just whatever you want to be. You just fill in the blank. You on my birth certificate, it's already filled in for you, male. You understand? People older than me, shit, you ain't have no choice. We don't have a choice. But guess what? If you born in 2019, you have a choice all of a sudden. You understand? Like, I just seen some stuff, man. I seen an article where this damn devil was saying that babies should have the right to consent for you to change their damn diaper. How wicked, how evil is that? I mean, good night. The devil talking about the baby should be able, you could tell he was a flaming homosexual. You understand? Because that's what, you know, that's where all that stuff started. That's what we got to understand, man. What do you think we get the stuff from? You think we would this is our culture, we supposed to be flaming homosexuals and these just evil and wicked people? No. You You understand what I'm saying? That's why the scripture said you are of your father, the devil. Because we get these traits from who? Where do we get these traits from? Go ahead. The white man. It's not hard to see it. You go look at ancient Greek and different, Greek artifacts and stuff. All you seen was naked babies and men hugging on each other and doing sexual things to each other and stuff. Go ahead. And they statues. Go ahead.
The origin of what's that coming? Yeah, Valentine's Day.
Right. You understand what I'm saying? Like, and I'm pretty sure the brother, whoever teaches tomorrow, gonna speak, on Valentine's Day. But right, exactly. That's a whole, like, you know what I'm saying? The whole behind, do you even know what, since we own the subject, like I said, I know whoever's teaching tomorrow probably gonna expound on it in depth, but do you even know where the heart comes from? Go ahead. I know you probably know. It's a lot here. Let me see what Officer Shia got to say about that. And I learned this from Jenna Hyman.
Right.
Right. You understand? Yeah. Like it's you know what? I wouldn't even say it's a woman. You know what I'm saying? I wouldn't even say it's a woman's buttocks. You understand? Because this whole homosexual agenda that the white man's pushed on us, I wouldn't even give them that benefit of the doubt.
Right.
That's a man's buttocks. You understand what I'm saying? You talking about hearts and this and like, nah, man. Valentine's Day, the whole pagan background on Valentine's Day is wicked and homosexual rituals and all of that type of stuff that goes along with it. You understand what I'm saying? But I'm not going to teach on that today because, like I said, we're gonna probably expound on that tomorrow, whoever's teaching. But the point is, man, it ain't nothing good that comes from the white man. And we pick up all these traits. And guess what? All these traits plague us every day on a daily basis. Everything that you pick up from the white man, everything, from homosexuality to independent woman to Planned Parenthood. Oh, I have a choice. We have a choice. You understand? All that comes from the white man pushing an agenda on you. Black man, black woman. You understand what I'm saying? Right. And guess what? You fall right into the trap. Because they don't even follow the agenda that they pushing on you. They don't follow that.
Right.
Except the homosexuality. We know that that's different. But I'm something like that Planned Parenthood stuff. That is designed strictly to control the population of black people, man. It's population control. And we too, I don't want to say dumb, but we too destroyed to know it and to understand it. We living in the matrix. Hosea, we living in the matrix. You know what I'm saying? We got to understand something. We are too destroyed to even see what's being done to us as a people. And the only way we're going to come up out of that is if we follow the law, statutes, and commandments. The only way we're going to understand what the enemy is doing to us is that we come together, because guess what? We so blinded by making each other our enemies.
Right.
We so blinded to see who the real enemy is because we look at each other as the enemy. What you got? What you pulling? Go ahead and get that. What is it so I can go to it?
Jeremiah 4:22.
Jeremiah 4:22. Go ahead.
This is the book of Jeremiah, chapter 4, verse 22. For my people is foolish. They have not known me. They are sottish children.
What?
Sottish children. And they have none understanding.
You don't have no understanding, man. When we trying to teach you these laws, statutes, and commandments, you don't have no understanding.
Right.
Yo, you a tunnel vision. You only care about skinny jeans and Gucci.
Right.
You ain't worried about nothing else, and you don't even understand that these people been racist. We know from, I remember being in elementary, not even middle school, and they were talking about Tommy Hilfiger. Right. That was real popular back then. Right. And Tommy Hilfiger came out and said that his clothes ain't even meant for black people.
Right.
But guess who bought most of his clothes? Who spends the most money? And it's crazy how we such a impoverished people, but we spend so much money on these type of things. We spend so much money with Jordan and Nike and Gucci and Moncler, and I ain't even really. I heard about Moncler, but it ain't nothing. You know, I never really spent. You know, I might buy some Jordans or something, but there's a difference when you are in the truth and you understand things versus when you're in the world just blindly doing things. Right. There's a big difference. See, we understand that boycotting these things. That's not. When has boycotting worked? When has marching worked? How do you really boycott? How do we really boycott these things? How do we really do this? Is it by just not buying it? What all do you have to do? Because guess what? Not everybody gonna not buy it. We just seen Floyd Mayweather. As much as I like him as a boxer, as much as great of a boxer he is, but in outside of that ring, he's just a pure Hakuna Matata. Right. You understand what I'm saying? A damn. I mean, he is. It just vexes me to see, you know, a black man of that stature. You understand what I'm saying? Make it as great as he have to just let down black people like that. But guess what? We can't expect him to be a strong leader. Why? Because all other strong black leaders have failed too. Right. Why is that? Why? Go ahead. Because they don't have the truth. Right. They don't have these. They don't follow these scriptures. You understand what I'm saying? So I don't expect Floyd Mayweather to be, you know, I just expect him to be a good boxer, a great boxer. That's all I expect from him. To be a great spokesperson for black people. Yeah, exactly. Right. I don't expect nothing less from him when he said he still buy Gucci. Of course he still buy Gucci. Why is that? Because he's in the white man's tax bracket. Right. This man is a billionaire. You understand? I'm very close to it. So what do you expect? You understand what I'm saying? You can't give a nigga no money. You give a nigga, especially a nigga in the world, not especially, you give a nigga in the world a little bit of money, he gonna go crazy. A gift destroyed the heart. You understand what I'm saying? Yeah, right. But you give a man in the truth that money, and you're gonna see. It's gonna flirt. You're gonna see the benefit. You're gonna see the reap from what's being sown. Right. You understand? You give Commander General YAHANNA that money, oh man, good night. This nation will be above overnight. Right. You understand what I'm saying? He's gonna make sure everybody gets what they need. You give any brother in this truth that kind of money. You understand? I was just talking about that, man. Don't let the white man better not fool around and let me hit the lottery. They didn't effed up. Because guess what? All my people are gonna be right. And when I say all my people, I'm speaking like Christ spoke. Who is my mother and who is my brother? All my brothers and sisters are gonna be well set in this truth. If I got it, you understand? On that global scale, and that's how we all got us. That's how we all are in this truth. This is one body. You understand what I'm saying? But that's why that's exactly goes into the point in the lesson today. Right. We have to be proactive when it comes to following these. We cannot let little small things knock us off our square. Right. We can't let one little thing, oh, well, I ain't like how he gave me that order. Or I don't like how she looked at me. I don't like how she didn't speak to me and she spoke to everybody else. I don't like how that brother, he didn't offer me a drink. I must not be that important. My rank must not be high enough. We got to stop with the madness. Go ahead.
Right. I wanted to bring out a point on that scripture.
Mm-hmm.
We read that scripture again? That Jeremiah.
This is Jeremiah chapter 4, verse 22. For my people is foolish. They have not known me. They are sottish children.
They're what?
Sottish children.
What does sottish mean? It means senseless, foolish, stupid. You understand? Because we choose to do other things than listen to the Lord. Like the brother bringing it out. He's telling you to follow the laws. But instead of following the laws, we prefer to go and, participate in living in the white man's world and being more like the white man and being like what the Most High wanted us to be. You understand what I'm saying? Keep reading.
And they have none understanding.
Yeah, what?
None understanding.
And then you have our people that love to go around, like your Christian pastor says they wise. I'm a man of God. I talk to the Lord every day. He come to me and talk to me in my sleep. You understand? They don't have no understanding. The Lord is not dealing with them. Is someone that? Keep reading.
They are wise to do evil.
They're what?
Wise to do evil.
Our people are the best at doing wickedness. understand? We are the best at selling drugs and getting money. Keep reading.
But to do good, they have no knowledge.
They have no knowledge of the father of these laws. They don't know that once you lie with a woman that, you know, that's your wife from that point on. Right. You understand that? We have no knowledge of what's right, which is why Commander General YAHANNA is here.
Right.
You understand? You got it, brother. I just want to bring out that script.
Right. And what I don't want to say is so heavy. You know what I'm saying? That's why it's important to have a great shepherd to lead us.
Right.
You understand? Like the gates in the I.S.U.P.K don't languish. And language just means to be weak. You understand? The I.S.U.P.K, our gates don't languish because we have a strong shepherd that's leading the flock. You understand what I'm saying? Go ahead and let's get to the lesson. Let's get to Matthew chapter 25. We're going to start at verse 1. We got to understand, man, everything that we do in this truth, man, you can't let little things deter us off our path and knock us off our square. You know what I'm saying? When it comes to these brothers, your main goal is to, your main thing is to serve the Most High. And this truth is your number one priority. You understand? For the sisters, if you have a husband, your main priority is to serve your husband, who is serving the Most High. You understand what I'm saying? If you don't have a husband, then you follow your head. So that's what it's about. You understand what I'm saying? We can't let little things knock us off our square, man. Get start at verse 1 for me.
This is the book of Matthew, chapter 25, verse 1. Then shall the kingdom of heaven be likened unto 10 virgins.
Just say, then shall the kingdom of heaven be likened unto 10 virgins. So this is a parable that Christ is speaking about. Right. It's like a two-way parable. It's talking about two different things. You understand what I'm saying? One of them is what? Let's see if we can get go ahead. Kingdom of heaven. That is true, but what you mean? What regarding what pertaining to the kingdom of heaven? Are you familiar with this parable? Okay, no sweat. What when it said, read it again?
Mm-hmm. Then shall the kingdom of heaven be likened unto 10 virgins, which took their lamps and went forth to meet the bridegroom.
All right. So now that we read the full verse 1, what is one of the parables that this is speaking for metaphorically? Go ahead.
Multiple wives.
Right. Give them a hand. That's exactly what it's speaking for. That's one of the things. And the other is concerning the kingdom. But what concerning the kingdom, though? For time's sake, I'm going to give it to you. It's concerning us in this truth.
Right.
And when the kingdom is to come, the kingdom is going to come. When Christ returns, it's going to return. So it's going to be like in the days of Noah.
Right.
You understand? Keep reading, though. We're going to get more on
it. Verse 2. And 5 of them were wives.
Hold on, Salaki, before you read that. For those that are wondering when I say that it's talking about multiple wives, Christ would not make a parable. This is our King Yahawashi. He would not be making a parable regarding 10 virgins and one bridegroom if it was unlawful to have multiple wives.
Right.
He wouldn't be making a parable. It doesn't make sense for anybody who says, oh, well, that's not, I mean, he was talking about it, blah, blah, blah. Like, why would a righteous man reference something that's unlawful if it's unlawful?
Right.
Period. You know what I'm saying? That's like, I know smoking is unlawful. Why in the hell would I be up here promoting a cigarette and smoking a cigarette if I know it's unlawful? Right. Even if I ain't smoking it, why would I have a burning cigarette right in front of me? You see what I'm saying? I wouldn't even want to be near it. If it's wicked, I don't even want to speak on it. I don't want to be near it. I'm not going to teach on it because it's evil and wicked. But guess what? Christ is using this parable as a teaching tool. He's teaching right now. And it says, then shall the kingdom of heaven be likened unto 10 virgins, which took their lamps and went forth to meet the who?
The bridegroom.
10 bridegrooms.
The bridegroom.
So 10 virgins, which took their lamps and went forth to meet how many bridegrooms?
One bridegroom.
Just one bridegroom. You understand what I'm saying? If it was unlawful, then he wouldn't reference that. So y'all need to understand that first and foremost. Keep reading.
Verse 2. And 5 of them were wives, and 5 were foolish.
Okay, so now let's look at being in the truth. Let's look at my lesson today. It says 5 were wise and 5 were foolish. What is that talking about? Based on my lesson today. 5 were wise and 5 were foolish. Go ahead. Damn right, give him a hand. That's exactly what I'm talking. I think I may have gave you the answer, but no sweat. You know what I'm saying? Most High in Christ. It's talking about being in the truth and not being in the truth. 5 were wise, they were in the truth. We in the I.S.U.P.K, we're wise. There are 5 that were foolish. Those 5 that were foolish are those who are either lukewarm, 1 foot in, 1 foot out, or just not in the truth, period. Christians. You understand what I'm saying? Keep going.
Verse 4. But the wise took oil in their vessels with their lamps.
Verse 3.
Verse 3. They that were foolish took their lamps and took no oil with them.
Those that are not in the truth, they're going to hear you when you try to teach them these laws, statutes, commandments. The oil represents the law. Like when you try to teach them the truth. You understand what I'm saying? They took the lamps, but they ain't take no oil with them.
Right.
So they hear what you're saying, but they're not following it.
Right.
You understand what I'm saying? Go ahead.
Verse 4. But the wise took oil in their vessels with their lamps.
But those of us that are in the truth, guess what? We in class.
Right.
We following these laws, statutes, commandments. We understand rank and order. We understand what's at stake. You understand what I'm saying? We understand we are in the I.S.U.P.K, the Commander General YAHANNA, those that are wise. Keep reading.
Verse 5. While the bridegroom tarried, they all slumbered and slept.
Right now, you know what I'm saying? We sleeping right now because Christ ain't here yet. We have time right now. You understand? You ain't doing nothing. You're sitting at home just watching this video right now. You ain't doing nothing. You're not in the truth though. Those that are wise are in the truth. Those that are foolish, y'all just sitting at home looking. You hear what I'm saying, but you ain't made the call.
Right.
You understand what I'm saying? But guess what? You have time because Christ ain't here yet. Heaven and earth hasn't passed yet, right? So you have time. So it says it says, but the bridegroom tarries. So while Christ is getting ready to make his return, we got time. A little bit. You understand what I'm saying? You need to make your election sure. Keep going.
Verse 6. And at midnight there was a cry made, behold, the bridegroom cometh. Go ye out to meet him.
Like a thief in the night. You understand what it said? Read it again.
Behold, the bridegroom cometh.
From the top.
And at midnight there was a cry made.
In the middle of the day.
At midnight.
So it just came suddenly, out of nowhere, unexpectedly. Go ahead.
Behold, the bridegroom cometh. Go ye out to meet him.
It's time. When Christ returns, that's how it's gonna be. It's gonna come when you least expect it. No man know the day nor the hour. It says it's gonna be like a thief in the night. You understand what I'm saying? But guess what? We in the I.S.U.P.K, we ready. Why are we ready? Why are we ready? Go ahead.
Because we follow the law, statutes, and commandments.
Stay on topic. We do follow the law, statutes, and commandments. That is exactly right. But according to the lesson that I'm teaching today,
we are wise, sir.
But because we did what? According to the lesson, according to this parable. Go ahead.
Keep the law.
According to this parable in the lesson. Go ahead. According to this parable, go ahead.
We took oil.
We got the oil in our lamps. You understand what I'm saying? Which is keeping the laws. But I mean, I just want y'all to stay with me. You understand? We got oil in our lamps. So in the I.S.U.P.K, the Commander General YAHANNA, we have plenty of oil. We got so much oil that we don't have to give it to each other because we all have oil. But guess what? If you ain't in the truth, you begging us for our oil right now. But you ain't trying to put in no work yourself. You understand, right? You steal our breakdowns. You watch our classes. You say you're One West. But guess what? You still don't have no oil in your lamps. You're begging us for our oil because you're listening to us, you're learning from us, but you're not with us.
Right.
You understand? You're foolish, and we are wise, and we have the oil. So when Christ returns, we'll be ready. Right? Go ahead.
Verse 7. Then all those virgins arose.
And all those virgins arose, meaning everybody, whether you in the truth or not, you arose when that time comes. Go ahead.
And trimmed their lamps.
Mm-hmm.
Verse 8. And the foolish said unto the wise, give us of your oil, for our lamps are gone out.
You hear me? They said, hey, man, can I get a breakdown on that? I know I ain't with, I ain't in the I.S.U.P.K. I respect y'all, man. But what does this mean when you say this? I respect y'all, man. You know what I'm saying? But I just can't, I don't know why y'all worship Commander General YAHANNA, why y'all worship like he Christ. But I respect y'all, though. But I don't respect that not come, you hating on other camps. You understand, right? And what they say they doing? Read that verse again.
Verse 7.
Mm-hmm.
No, verse 8. Salaki.
Mm-hmm.
And the foolish said unto the wise,
Mm-hmm.
give us of your oil.
We hear this every day, all day. The priests and prophets in the I.S.U.P.K, we get it all the time. Give us some of your oil. You don't want to put in no work. You want to sit at home and type on a computer and say you in the truth. You don't want to put in no work. You don't want to go out there on them streets and put them boots on your feet and go out there and put in the work to raise this nation up. But you want oil. You want us to give you oil. You understand? You want us to give you breakdowns and teach you. You got to put in the work for that. You understand? You come into this truth, you got to put in the work for that. That's why we all start from the bottom. Right. Commander General YAHANNA started off from the bottom. You understand? That's what makes it so glorious. I know if our leader can start off as the chicken man, then how the hell I can't start off as a trooper and work my way up?
Right.
Like he did, like every man did. You understand? That's how you get oil in your lamps. That's how you prove yourself. That's how you show the Lord you love him. You understand? Keep reading.
For our lamps are gone out.
Mm-hmm.
Verse 9. But the wise answered, saying, not so.
Hold on, wait a minute. The wise did what?
Saying, not so.
Guess what? You ain't in the truth. You ain't in the I.S.U.P.K. You ain't in the truth. What they said again?
Not so.
Nah. Who is my mother and who is my brother? What they said again?
Not so.
You understand, right? Keep going.
Lest there be not enough for us and you.
Hey, it ain't enough for me and you. You got to put in your own work, and you got to make your election sure. Like I made my election sure. Right. Or like I'm going to make my election sure. You understand? I got enough. Hell, I'm going through trials and tribulations every day in this truth. I got enough oil just for me. You know what I'm saying? Every time I go through a trial and tribulation, that's a little bit of oil, you know what I'm saying, leaving my lamp. I need all mine. What about you, though? You can't have none of mine. But what are you going to do? You can get oil in your lamps. Right now, there's time. We have time. Are you going to be wise or are you going to be foolish? Keep reading.
But go ye rather to them that sell and buy for yourselves.
And you got time. You want to, okay, you know what? Hey, I mean, you could have been done it. You know what I'm saying? You don't want to wait till the last minute because guess what? You wait till the last minute. I'm still going to tell you the same thing. Go put in this work. Go ahead and do what you got to do. Make the call, but you're not going to make the call. I'm going to tell you to make the call. You're not going to make the call. Keep going.
Verse 10.
Mm-hmm.
And while they went to buy, the bridegroom came.
Hold on, wait a minute. So they made the call? They made the call. But guess what? What happened?
The bridegroom came.
The bridegroom came. You understand? So that call was a little bit too late. When we warned you, we told you to make the call. That call came a little bit too late. Keep going.
And they that were ready within with him to the marriage.
And the I.S.U.P.K, under Commander General YAHANNA, when Christ returns, we'll be ready. And we're going to go. Them chariots are going to open up, and guess who's going to be taking on them chariots? We are. Those of us that are serving the Lord, that's showing the Lord we love him. We ain't lukewarm. We all the way with it. We one West till they bury us.
Right.
Those of us are going to be taking on those chariots. You understand? Those of us are the ones that are going to be ready and went in with him to the marriage. Keep going.
And the door was shut.
And the door was shut behind us. Can't no more come in. It's only enough room for us. You didn't want to be a part of this. What happened when Noah built that ark? Noah, before he built the ark, what did he do? Go ahead.
He went fishing.
He went fishing. He tried to warn the people. Hey, you need to get yourself together. Hey, I'm trying to teach you these laws, statutes, commandments. You need to follow them. You ain't got much time. I'm trying to tell you. You understand? Guess what? They came. Noah was ordered to build an ark. He said, "Khan out of one khan," and guess what? He got that ark built. And when everybody that was supposed to be on everything that was supposed to be on that ark got put on that ark, what happened?
The door was shut.
You understand? Same thing when Christ is going to return. That chariot, those doors are going to shut. Keep reading.
Verse 11.
Mm-hmm.
Afterward came also the other virgin, saying, Lord,
so
Lord.
They made the call. But hey, the call was a little bit too late, because like they say, Christ's gonna come like a thief in the night. You're gonna be coming in next morning like, hold on, wait a minute. Lord, I don't want to open the door. Wait. You understand? Check that, make sure we good here, Yeshaya, real quick. Go ahead. I just want to make sure it's not going dead.
Saying, Lord, open to us.
Oh no, you too long. That's what that was. Say what now again?
Lord, open to us.
They're gonna be like, hold on, man. Commander General YAHANNA, UPK, open the doors, man. We made the call now. We trying to get in this truth. Meanwhile, you ain't put in no work at all. You made the call way too late. You better make the call now while you got time. Because when them doors shut, you think we finna open it for you? Because guess what? What's going to be happening in the midst of us going into those chariots? Go ahead.
Destruction.
You understand, right? So we ain't finna be opening them no door to nothing. Once we get on that thing, it's a wrap. We closing that thing. You understand what I'm saying? It ain't going to be nothing but hell and destruction on the outside. Why would we open it back up? You understand, right? You get the point. Everybody gets the point? We gotta be 100% one West till they bury me. You understand? Because guess what? If you're not, you're gonna be just like, Lord, please open up. Please, the bombs are dropping. You understand? Go ahead.
Verse 12. But he answered and said, verily I say unto you.
Christ is gonna tell you himself. Verily I say unto you. Go ahead.
I know you not.
Nah, brother, you can come on in.
I know you not.
So you was on the internet, man. I remember you used to always try to come up against the UPK, man. Come on in, you good.
I know you not.
You understand, right? Christ is going to say, I know you not. I don't know who the hell you is. You ain't getting in here. This is reserved. You understand what I'm saying? We made reservations a long time ago for this rental, which ain't really a rental, it's a lobby. It's a permanent, you know what I'm saying? But you understand this Uber, hey, you know what I'm saying? We made reservations for this Uber a long time ago, since 1969.
Right.
You understand? So guess what? You're not gonna be able to get up on this. You gotta be somebody special. And we tried to extend that offer to you. You understand what I'm saying? It ain't no different, man. We gotta remove the spookiness off the Bible, man. We made reservations for this chariot ride. And how do we make reservations for this chariot ride? Anybody want to give it a shot? Go ahead. We follow the law, statutes, and commandments. It's that simple. We coming to the truth. In the I.S.U.P.K, under Commander General YAHANNA, the only one body there is. Right. We have many members, but it's only one functioning body. Same ideology. You understand what I'm saying? Same brotherhood. We don't teach nothing different. Ain't no such thing as camps. We have camp on Saturday. We don't have many camps. We have schools. And this is one body. We are a nation.
Right.
You understand? Go ahead.
Because brothers up north teach the same, like we teach the same thing as the brother up north.
We teach the same thing as the brothers in UK. We teach the same thing as the brothers in Trinidad. Right. And we in Houston, Texas.
Right.
The same. I get breakdowns from the brothers out there in UK and Trinidad. We are one body. You understand? It's rank and order. You know what I'm saying? It don't matter who I call. It don't matter where I make the call to. The same UPK breakdown will be given. Because that's what we do. Right. That's why we're flawless. That's why our gates don't languish. There is no weak links in our chains. Because we hold fast to what's been taught to us since 1969. You understand? Read verse 13.
Watch, therefore, for ye know neither the day nor the hour wherein the Son of Man cometh.
It says, watch, therefore, man. You need to stop playing around with the Most High, man. Right. You need to stop acting like, you know, oh, you too prideful. Your ego is too important. You need to stop playing around because guess what? The Most High don't care about none of that. You set your emotions to the side and deal with this like a man, like a woman in this truth, like you're supposed to. Because your emotions and your ego means nothing. Everything is bigger than that. You know what I'm saying? This is bigger than that. We have to be grounded. We have to stay diligent. Put in this work. You understand what I'm saying? Have that zeal. Endure until the end. You understand? Give me that precept.
What you need,
endure to the end. Those that endure to the end shall be. Read that for me because we got to understand. It says, finish what you got right here in 13, though.
That was it, sir.
Read it again.
Verse 13. Watch therefore, for ye know neither the day nor the hour wherein the Son of Man cometh.
We don't know when Christ is going to come. So guess what? Why wait to the last? Why keep prolonging something when you don't know when it's going to happen? You know what I'm saying? At least when it comes down to your bills, you know when you're going to get the eviction notice. You know when that bill due. I got you. Just hold it for a second. Well, you know if you don't pay your rent this month, you're going to get that what you probably going to get like a orange slip first, and then you're going to get a red slip. But you know when that's going to happen. You understand what I'm saying? But guess what? Who knows when Christ is going to come? Who knows? Go ahead.
No one, sir.
No one.
Damn right.
No one would know the day nor the hour when Christ is going to return. So why put off something tomorrow that you can do today? Why play around with the Most High? You talking about grace this, grace that. You understand what I'm saying? That grace is going to run out on you. And you're going to be foolish and you're not going to have enough oil for your lamps. Read that precept you got.
Matthew 24 and 13. But he that shall endure until the end, the same.
No, I say he that endured just for a couple hours.
But he that shall endure until the end, the same shall be saved.
He that endureth until the end. Meaning, you're going to go through things, man. You're going to be tried. You're going to be tested. You're going to be in your feelings. You're going to feel like your whole world is collapsing. But guess what? He that endured to the end, what?
Shall be saved.
You understand? He that endured to the end. You can't endure a couple of hours and expect the Lord to. Look at what Job had to go through. He that endured into the end. You had something you wanted to say? Go ahead.
Book of Matthew chapter 10, verse 22.
Mm-hmm.
And ye shall be hated of all men for my name's sake.
Right.
He that endured to the end shall be saved.
You understand? You're going to be hated. It's going to be, listen, them demons are going to attack you. I mean, from left, right, front to back. Them demons are going to attack. And they're going to be strong. The more you come into the truth, those demons that was attacking you when you first got in the truth, those weak demons. The more you grow in this truth, the more you power up, the stronger them demons going to be. And you have to do what? Endure to the end. You understand? Go ahead. Go ahead.
And then when you grow in the truth, then the demon no longer attacks you, it begins to attack your ribs and your ribs.
And you know what? That you know, to be honest, that's gonna happen as soon as you get in the truth. That's gonna be the first thing that the demon attacks. You understand? That's why the scriptures say the woman is the weaker vessel.
Right.
That's why it's important for the woman to follow her husband's order.
Right.
Because guess what? If she follows her husband's order, then there won't be no room for the demon to attack.
Right.
Because he knows how to battle the demon. If he's a priest and prophet in the I.S.U.P.K, he knows how to battle that demon. So guess what? Follow what he says. That's why it's important for you to serve your husband. Your husband is serving the Lord, you serve your husband. And he's gonna lead you right. And he's gonna show you how to battle that demon. He ain't gonna teach you the karate moves so you can try to go out there and perform them. He's just gonna tell you how to move. And you just do what he say. You trust your husband. You understand? Just like in you in this truth, you trust the man above you. That's gonna lead you the right way. He's gonna correct you, and you're gonna lead you the right way. You understand what I'm saying? For you young men that's coming into this truth. Listen to the man above you, man. Taking orders will save your life. Following orders will save your life. I know. Trust me. He that endureth what?
To the end shall be saved.
He that endureth to the end, the same shall be saved. And that is the ultimate goal, man. We follow these laws, statutes, and commandments. We endure to the end. We can't be lukewarm with it. We stay 100% 10 toes down in this truth, just like you was 10 toes down in the world when you was gangbanging and you was 10 toes down in your little chick clique or whatever y'all had. You understand? Be 10 toes down for the Most High. Be 10 toes down for righteousness. Be 10 toes down for the I.S.U.P.K and the Commander General YAHANNA. You understand? With that, man, pay your tithes to the men of the Lord and the I.S.U.P.K. Go on ISUPK.com. Click the donation link. Make sure you pay your tithes. Do we have the information on the Passover? Where is it at? Oh, do you have the information? I need both of y'all, whoever it is, I need both of y'all to have the information on hand. I said it last week. I know you got your phone right now. But that's why I say both of y'all to have it. So anytime I need it, I need y'all to go and get that. While you find that information, because I need you to find that ASAP quickly. While you find that information, make sure for all your laundry needs, you can go on www.etsy.com/shop/Just Laundry Products Co. That is www.etsy.com/shop/Just Laundry Products.co. Just Laundry Products Co. You understand what I'm saying? For your laundry needs. Also, we have the Feast of Purim coming up. What is that? 19th? I can't see it from there. So lucky.
Monday, 18th.
Monday and Tuesday, right? Monday the 18th through Tuesday the 19th. Make sure you find a school, the I.S.U.P.K near you. Get to that school. You understand? In a timely fashion. Commander General YAHANNA will be hosting the Purim, the Feast of Purim. You understand what I'm saying? Did you get that information on the Passover yet? I need you to double time. The Passover is going to be
Woodhaven.
Say it loud.
At the Woodhaven Manor Banquet Hall.
Salakia, let me get the microphone for everybody, so everybody can hear.
It's going to be at the Woodhaven Manor Banquet Hall, Jamaica Ave, Queens, New York.
As that address.
96. You got it wrong?
Make sure we get the address on that. While they get the address, is $200 per family or per person, either or. If you come in with a family, it's $200. If you by yourself, it's $200. You understand? Which is a small fee to support, you know what I'm saying, this truth and the priests and prophets of the Lord. That's nothing, you know what I'm saying? So make sure you take care of that. You can send that in. You can send that in. You contact the school near you, the head officer in the school near you, to be able to get that fee in. We getting the address real quick. Give me 1 second. I think I can find it. All right, let's see. All right, so I got the information right here. It's at the Woodhaven Manor Banquet Hall, 9601 Jamaica Avenue, Queens, New York. $200 per person or family. You understand what I'm saying? For info, you can contact 631-644-3373. Whoever answers the phone is who you talk to. You understand? With that, pass the class over to Officer Yeshaya with the security announcements.
Wood Israelite School of Universal Practical Knowledge started out of 1 West 125th Street, Harlem, New York. Rule for new brother and sister. When a new brother or sister comes into the school, they are off limits for 6 months. They are to be saluted only. They are here to shed themselves of the world. If they need transportation, the teacher will arrange it. After 6 months, if a brother or sister has an interest in a particular person, he or she must get permission from the head to speak to a brother or sister. There is another 6 months in which the brother and sister will court each other. After this 6 months period, the brother and sister will get permission from the head to marry. Tithes, which is a commandment. Numbers chapter 18, verse 21. Malachi chapter 3, verse 8 to 10 means 10th in the Hebrew, I.S.U.P.K. 10% of every penny of every increase the Lord gives. Give to the Treasury Department or teacher priest fund, free will offering for priests, not mandatory. Whatsoever amount you would like. Upcoming holy convocation is going to be the Feast of Purim, the 14th day and the 15th day of the 12th month. You can find that in Esther chapter 9, verse 20 through 31. It's going to be February the 18th through the 19th. If any brother wants to be a trooper in the school, start wearing all black boots, shirt, pants, headbands. These are the security announcements.
All right, with that, shalom.